Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. It is 7 a.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. Got up about a little over 30 minutes ago, and this has been on my list for a long time now. List of procrastination. Went for a run. I mean, this is a parking lot. It's pretty lit. It's by the hotel, but I'll show you in a minute the lake that I was running around. Uh, of course, woke up, did my Fajr prayer, and went for a run to process. Today is gonna be a very special day. Uh, I'm gonna try to not cry and not get emotional, but I definitely want to share this with the whole world, hoping that, inshallah, God willing, this may inspire some of you, might uplift some of you, encourage some of you, uh, make some of you pray for me and everyone that has gone through struggles, is going through struggles, will go through struggles, and just be able to rise. You know that famous quote of fall down 7 times, get up 8. Yeah, it's been a rough year. Alhamdulillah. It's been a very tough year. 2020 was crazy. 2021 was actually crazier for me than 2020. I'm not gonna get into too much details, but I can tell you that this year has been probably one of the worst years of my life in terms of many things. But decided to turn things around, make some changes, take my life by, what do you say, by the horns, and with the grace of God, and surrounding myself with amazing support system and great people who are like-minded, who are not haters, people who are seeking abundance, and they have the love of God and the love of people. Many things are starting to manifest and change. So as I'm walking around this park, well, this parking lot right now, but I'll show you the park in a minute, the lake. I was trying to find some light so I can do this video. So this is probably another parking lot. What is this? This kind of look like a, oh, this is like a police station. Oh, great. So I better be careful here. Today marks a very special day. Why? 9/11, believe it or not, 2006, I left my country. I was 24 years old, almost 25, coming to the USA to work for Walt Disney World in Florida, not knowing what to expect. You know, thinking it's gonna be a fun 1-year experience, and then I get to go back to my country, show that on my resume, and hopefully get a better job. Atlanta, Georgia was the very first place where I stepped foot in the United States. Came into the Atlanta International Airport September 2006. I had a horrible experience at the Paris airport on my way here. It was my connection flight. You know, treated in a very racial way, obviously. I have beef with France. Like, I think France will know that eventually, one day, when I become extremely famous and influential. You know, I will continue to voice that about the racist country of France and the racist country of the Great Britain. Obviously, there is racism all over the world, including in countries that we come from. But the racism I have experienced in France and the UK especially, I have never experienced, thank God, here in the US. So back to the story. Got here, 2006, airport, was treated with extreme kindness by the customs here. They were cracking jokes with me. My English was not that great back then. But it was decent enough to understand, and uh, I had to be careful too because of my bad experience in Europe. So I wasn't sure if they were joking with me or trying to trap me into, uh, an answer that could result in sending me back. Yeah, yeah, the fun times. But crazy story is, 15 years later, exactly 15 years later, life circles back and brings me back to Georgia. And not to work for Disney again, obviously. But for those of you that know me, my biggest mission in life is to help people. So I'm talking to you guys and walking by a pool. This is so beautiful. And it's crazy talking about pools. I honestly this year felt like I was drowning and I needed help. And I told you guys I'm gonna try to not get emotional. God sent me people that I consider angels that saved me from drowning. They pulled me up. I've actually was about to physically drown twice as a child. One time in a lake, and a young man pulled me out. I was really young. And one time as a young adult, I jumped into a very deep pool to get over my fear of drowning. And I start drowning, and this lifeguard jumped in and pulled me out of the deep pool. And the funny thing is, like, oh, you can go swim over there. And he points out to this like little pond with like kids. And I'm like, no man, I'm good. I don't want to swim anymore. You know? So, wow, there's actually somebody I think swimming in here, which is amazing. And this reminds me of the difference between people that get up, yep, and someone swimming right there. The difference between people that are talkers, people are doers. To get up early morning and go for a swim and get ready for your day and exercise, it takes a level of courage and discipline. This is actually a gym. Anyways, so you guys know that I love helping people. That's my mission in life. I've been doing that since a very young age. It comes with major satisfaction. And long story short, as you already know, as most of you know, I ended up in a career of relief work, humanitarian work, fundraising, traveling to help people also. And it's very satisfying. And this is something that I will never ever shut down in my life, and will continue to intensify, as a matter of fact, and continue to do, inshallah, with the grace of God, in a very high level. But living 15 years in this beautiful country of the United States of America, I learned a lot. And life coming back 15 years into a circle, I feel like my life has circled back to the starting point, was one of the strongest messages that I received from the divine, that I need to make major changes and seek the heights of my purpose. And this is what I'm at today. So, I have some good news. I'm joining a beautiful company called WealthWave, and their mission is to help educate the masses on their finances. We can sit here all day long and lie to each other and pretend that money is not important in life. But guess what? It is. It's not important if you were born into a rich family where everything is provided for you. Met an amazing friend yesterday that used to live here, moved to California for 8 years, was tired of struggling, came back here, and thank God, I'm not going to mention his name, but if you're listening to me, brother, I love you. Came back to Georgia and was able to buy a house, and I was having a really good conversation with him. I haven't seen him in a long time. And he said, you know what, Isam, I'm so glad I made this decision for me and my family, because I was able to buy a house and, you know, get ahead in life. I would not have been able to do it in California in the same amount of time that I did it here. Look how beautiful this is. I wonder if that's a real bird or... Oh yeah, it is a real bird. Look, it just moved. It's like, yep, I'm real, brother. It's moving around. So this is what I ran this morning. And I sit here and finish my video really quick. So I met with him and we talked about getting ahead in life, and we talked about opportunity, and we talked about how blessed we are to be in a situation where many people dream to be at. And I feel like today, more than ever, with the knowledge I acquired, the travel I've traveled, the people I've been around, I'm in a position to humble myself, learn more, get ahead in life, and continue to help even more people to fulfill my life purpose, to do so many good deeds, to open up bigger doors of heaven for myself, my family, and those around me. I'm doing really good because I didn't cry. I thought I was gonna cry, but I'm trying to control myself. So, to end, I want to thank every single person in my life and pray for them that God will bless them many, many, many fold. Starting with my beautiful mother, my dad, my brother, my family, my friends, my teachers, my mentors, every single person that touched my life. My beautiful kids, obviously, their mom, even though we're not together, but she's still my sister in Islam. And I pray that I will be able to inspire not only my kids, but generations to come, to continue to make this world a much better place to live, in peace and harmony and justice. And please pray for me in this new journey. I'm gonna start doing this step by step. For those of you that know me long enough, I was involved in financial services and I left, but I'm back now with a powerful system, a new company, and very, very excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am. There is a few months left in 2021, and I have made a decision to turn my year around and make this year one of the best years of my life. So I need your prayers, your support, your encouragement. For the haters out there, I need you to stop hating or go hate on somebody else that is doing nasty things in the world, and watch me, you know, hold me accountable. And yeah, definitely I'm gonna be reaching out to you. If I don't reach out to you, please reach out to me, because we are, as a team of people that I'm gonna be working with, we are gonna help change a lot of lives. Financial illiteracy is huge around the globe, even in the greatest country in the world. 2 in 3 people in America don't know anything about finances, don't know anything about money. That's why we're in so much debt. That's why we're struggling financially. That's why people are becoming homeless. That's why people have so much credit card debt. That's why people are sleeping in their cars. That's why people are suffering and stressing and getting obese and getting sick. So with the stuff that I'm learning and will continue to learn and implement, God is going to give me the strength and the ability to help generations to come to get out of poverty, to build wealth, and to give back. I'm big on giving back. To me, if you're just accumulating wealth and not giving back, I want nothing to do with you. So I think this video is long enough at this point. I'm heading back to the hotel to get some breakfast. But I definitely want you guys to remember, and I hear a lot of motivational speakers talk about this stuff. Put God first, always and forever. God never deceives. People do. Sometimes the closest people in our lives will deceive us, but God always has our back. Put God first always. Take care of yourself, your health, your sanity, so you're strong enough to take care of other people, your family, your loved ones, and always keep the underserved, underprivileged in mind, because there is so much reward, so much satisfaction, so much bounty from God in helping those who need the most help. Last night, we had the chance to visit, let me just say, one of the most beautiful homes in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm not gonna disclose much. And I was talking with one of my business partners about how unhappy the person that owns that home seemed to be. Which reminds me of seeking that true happiness is not just being extremely famous or extremely powerful or extremely wealthy or extremely healthy or extremely smart or extremely good looking. True happiness comes from fulfilling your life purpose, but first of all, knowing what your life purpose is. And true happiness comes from being able to change people's lives, man. And I don't know about you, but if you have ever been in a position to help someone who is in a worse situation than you, or change somebody's life completely, or at least contribute to that life change, the level of satisfaction from that, there is no money that can buy. No money can buy that. I can guarantee you this. So with that being said, God bless you and open up doors for all of us to be good, to do good, inspire good for generations to come. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.